for 3 nights now. I don't know what's going, well, it was the heat, I think, that kept me up. Just like, oh.
Well, it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, we're streaming, which is weird because it didn't ask me and the questions it normally does.
Oh, it's asking me, this meeting is being live streamed, it says.
I know, it's weird how each time I do this, it's different. Hey, Marilyn.
They love to drive us crazy.
Well, they change things all the time and it's annoying because I never know what's going to happen when I go in there.
Mm-hmm.
Jean is there from North Dakota. All right, had to acknowledge the live stream on my phone. There we are. Oh, there's Shannon. People are starting to pop on. It's collaboration night, and you know, I got the hats off bundle in front of me.
All right.
Hi, Sharon. Okay, so I'm going to say goodbye to me because you don't need to see me anymore. We'll just put it on my hands. There we are. So I have this card that I received in a swap.
Pretty.
I don't know where we're going to start. What is it telling me now? No, I don't want to speak. Just leave it by, oh, and then it says your host has spotlit you. Do you want to join audio? No, just leave it the way I said. Oh, Jean is watching. She says nothing exciting for me on a Friday night, PJs and tucked into bed. Oh man, that sounds absolutely perfect.
Sure does.
Yeah, it won't happen for me for a while yet. I'm going to have another late night because tomorrow's my catalog launch and I'm not quite ready for it. So I have some work to do tonight before I can go to bed. The jammies may happen, but the tucked up in bed may not happen for a while. Oh, Lord. So I also I was kind of waiting to see if Yvonne will join us because I got a card from her this week and I wanted to share it with everybody.
Nice.
Oh, Jean, it's 10 o'clock there. So you're 2 hours ahead of us then. It's 8 o'clock here. I have a list of questions, you know, because it's collaboration night. And I thought if I write these things down, maybe I'll remember what the answers are. As you know, it doesn't always happen. Hey, there's
You're not supposed to know what the answers are.
I just didn't want to have to think too hard tonight. And I brought in some designer paper, but I don't want to tell you which one it is. I thought we'd do something funky tonight, but I want to see what everybody else comes up with. So I got this card in a swap. It's by Desiree Spence, who is in Kelowna. Isn't that cute? She used that in the wild paper for the hat. Now I've seen it done in linen as well, which is really cool. So I thought, well, I'll pull the linen paper out just in case we decide we're going to use it. Apparently, I don't own any.
Oh,
who knew? I know I bought some, but I must have used it in my paper share and just didn't reorder it, or I don't know. So I'm going to write it down, linen paper. I have a running list of things I need to do. Okay, so that's for inspiration or not for inspiration. It's just a sample of what you can do with a stamp, with the bundle. And then this is the card I got from Yvonne this week. I love how this is one of my all-time favorite stamps, this spray here. I used it a lot when it was current.
Very pretty.
Mhm.
And then she put the butterflies on it. How
Yeah.
cool is that?
Beautiful.
And then I don't want to show you what she wrote inside, but she put a lovely butterfly on the inside too. These are colored with Stampin' blends, I'm assuming. It looks like it. And then she's used Wink Estella over top of the whole thing.
Cool.
It's so pretty. So there's the cards from Yvonne. Okay. I was going to share it last night. I forgot. So that's why I put it on my desk today so I wouldn't forget to do it. Okay, collaboration night. So what are we going to do? I love that stamp set and die too. Are you talking about Yvonne's card or this one? This was not something I was going to get, but I managed to get it for free. So I thought, well, why not? I'll get it. We'll play with it for a while, right?
Mhm.
So my first question is, male or female? Or not gender specific?
Unisex.
Not gender specific. Okay, we have one for not gender specific.
That works for me too.
And me.
So there's two more there. We have, let's see. We have a camouflage from Jean. Camo. Hi, Lena. Okay. Non-gender specific it is. So in the dies, there's a big hat and there's a little hat. Oh, hi, Shannon. Shannon wants non-gender specific too. This is cool. I might be able to send this to my favorite NB.
The
Okay,
big
Big
hat.
hat.
the big hat.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes.
we have two for big. Then there's the little one, and then we got to decide on all these other things too. Hunting season is upon us. It is. Oh, okay, 3 for big. So the big it is. 4 for big. Okay. Big hats. Now, let's skip number 3. You probably saw what I have written here. I shouldn't have written it. Let me find something to cover up. Did you see what was written there? I'm going to sneeze. Hang on.
No.
Yes, but I'll pretend I didn't.
So do we want to use designer paper for the hat and or the background, or are we going to do it all in cardstock and embossing? Designer paper, yes and no.
Yes.
One yes. Come
Are
on,
you-
Marilyn.
Are
Yes or
you
no?
are you thinking the in color DSP?
We haven't got to that part yet. Another yes.
Okay,
I just need to know if we're going to do all cardstock or if you want to add designer paper to it.
why not both?
Well, yeah, well, we definitely will use cardstock. But are we going to use designer paper on it as well as the cardstock?
Sure.
Okay. Now comes the big question. What designer paper? And do you want to go funky and do like a funky Christmas hat?
Oh.
See what I had written there?
No.
Christmas.
Christmas paper.
Yes. So do you want Christmas? Yes or no? Okay, we're going with the big one. We're going with designer paper, non-gender specific.
Sure, Christmas.
Christmas.
for me.
Lena says Christmas. Shannon says no Christmas. Jean says no Christmas.
No Christmas.
No Christmas. Marilyn?
I think it'd be hard to do a man's Christmas, wouldn't it? So probably no.
We're doing non-gender specific.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But if you give it to a man,
Okay. No, it is. No Christmas. Okay. So this is the paper I had out. Because it's no Christmas on one side and can be non-gender specific or feminine or masculine. And then on the other side is Christmas.
Mhm.
You see?
Sneaky.
Okay, so that's what I had out, but it's not what I want to do tonight. It's what you want to do. So what designer paper do you want me to get out? What kind of designer paper? Non-gender specific. So are we thinking definitely not floral? We could do a penguin hat. We could do, what else have we got? Let's look in the catalog. Look, October's newsletter's done. Woo-hoo-hoo! I'm excited. Okay. So we have Beauty of the Earth, which could be that camel one that Jean was talking about. Hey, Val. Smartwatch. Lucky you. Everybody's getting smartwatches. I don't want one. I don't wear a watch. I haven't worn a watch since 2005. Which is really weird considering I'm so driven by the clock and numbers person. A party pattern. James says orange hat. Well, of course, James says orange hat. Okay, so
I keep going back to In the Wild.
In the Wild. Okay, that's this one. In the Wild. So we have a vote for In the Wild. Shannon says party pattern.
Party pattern.
Yeah, that's the hostess one.
Oh, okay. I'm just looking at the big catalog.
It's at the back of the big catalog.
Yeah.
Valerie says the smartwatches are $50 at Walmart.
Whoa.
There you go. Okay. Jean says Beauty of the Earth. In the Wild is good. Got another vote for In the Wild. So that's 2, 1 and 1. What else is in here? Don't want feminine. There's also In Good Taste. We could make like a wood themed hat. That one. Hey, Holly, I just got an email that you joined my Zoom.
I've been here since before you were.
That one's got bling on it. This one's too feminine. I don't have this one anyways. There's, that one's a little Christmassy. And then there's these ones. Just the plain ones. Valerie says in good taste. Okay, so we have 4. We have 4. Let's narrow it down. I don't think there's any in here that would be suitable. Let's see. Gingerbread, painted Christmas, whimsy, blackberry, peaceful place might work. Sweet stockings, didn't want that one. Cute Halloween, harvest meadow, and heartwarming hugs. Do you want me to get peaceful place out so we can have a look at it? That's this one. In the Wild. We've got 3 votes for In the Wild now. We could do a sparkly hat.
That's actually cool.
Ooh. Snowflakes. And there's that pattern too that would make a cool thing. Okay. Okay, between In the Wild and Party Pattern. I think I have both, so we're good to go with those ones.
Between those 2. In the Wild for me.
I'm trying to get these back in here and they're not cooperating. 1 In the Wild, 2 In the Wild. So 1, 2.
In the Wild.
Let's see now. Shannon says the gingham from Party Pattern. Heather says In the Wild. Who have I not counted?
Holly had said In the Wild too.
Holly said In the Wild. So this is In the Wild. There's like we could do something funky with that. Okay, so between those ones, it's In the Wild. So we'll take out Party Pattern. This is Party Pattern. Oh, that's where that came from. It wasn't In the Wild after all. Look, it was Party Pattern. That sample card. Okay, that one's out. Okay, now between these 2, Beauty of the Earth and In Good Taste. So In Good Taste is all wood. Jean said In the Wild. Okay, I got you, Jean. So we have Beauty of the Earth, which is trees and like backgroundy things. I'll finish showing it and then I'll start taking nominations. There's some real funky patterns in this one. Okay.
In Good Taste.
In Good Taste for Carmen, Valerie. Hi, Connie. Connie says In Good Taste. Heather says Beauty of the Earth. Shannon says Beauty of the Earth.
Beauty of the earth.
Beauty of the earth. Okay, we're tied. Who's gonna make the deciding vote? Don't everybody speak at once.
I
I don't
voted.
want to have to make a decision. This
Well,
is only
some of
the,
us,
yeah,
I was gonna say, some of us have already voted, so we can't vote again.
yeah, but this is the second. We're going to do this, and then we're going to do this and that, and we'll get it narrowed down. Valerie Weld says in good taste. Jean, what did you say? Beauty. Okay,
We're
It's-
still tied?
nope.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, we have those two. Okay, so now between, so it's not in good taste and it's not party pattern. So between beauty of the earth and peaceful place. And I'm going to like your comment, Jean, so I know where the last comments ended. Beauty of the earth or in good taste.
Oh, that's this one.
This is the gray ones that have the silver in them, or
Beauty of the earth.
these ones. Okay, so we have one for peaceful. One for beauty,
Beauty.
two for beauty. Oh, wait,
Which ones are we doing this time?
wait. Peaceful beauty, in good taste. In good taste is gone, Valerie. Peaceful beauty, peaceful beauty. Okay. What did you say, Carmen?
Which ones are we doing? Is it?
Between beauty of the earth and peaceful place. So this is the semifinals. Valerie, peaceful beauty is not the name. It's either peaceful place or beauty of the earth. Can you try for again, please?
Beauty of the earth.
Oh, we have three beauty of the earth. Peaceful beauty. That'll be nice. Okay, going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was peaceful place. Okay, now we're tied. Holly, have I got yours? I don't think so. What was your vote?
The green one.
Beauty of the earth. Marilyn?
I was thinking beauty of the earth also.
Okay, peaceful place is out. Now, finals in the wild. You know, by the time we get this done, it's going to be my bedtime. Or beauty of the earth. So between this one and this one. In the wild, beauty of the earth.
In the wild.
Okay, Carmen is in the wild. Connie is in the wild. Valerie says, fine, if that's how you feel. Heather says in the wild.
Beauty.
Oh, Holly says beauty. Valerie says in the wild. Shannon says beauty. Jean says in the wild. Sharon says in the wild. Okay. Beauty of the earth is out. Okay, let me go put my designer paper away because otherwise I'll have a real mess. Okay. Are we going with green? Or Rust, which is Cajun craze.
Cajun craze.
Carmen is Rust. What are they doing in the wild? I'm not going to tell you because that would be a secret. Okay, we have Cajun, 2 more Cajuns, Connie and Heather,
Cajun.
and Holly. Oh, there's some cool patterns in here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we could do a weed one. Jean says Cajun, so I'm getting that it's going to be Cajun craze. Okay. Okay. Done the questions for now. Oh, wait. I just found that on my floor.
Oh,
Cajun craze. Maybe some early espresso. What other colors are in there? Black, crushed curry, evening evergreen, Mary Merlot, soft succulent, and basic white. Okay. Whoa! There's a hole at the bottom of my designer paper, and they all have it. That's not going to do. Look, there's a big hole at the bottom.
oh my, it really is big.
Yep. Like the whole half of it is. Hang on, I gotta get some tape. So be thinking. There we are. Okay, so we don't need this. Want it covered? Do we want to remake the layout of this one? Okay. You guys are quiet. Are you on drugs or something tonight?
Yes.
Can you share?
I want drugs right now.
No, no, I'm not willing to share.
Oh, darn.
Aw.
Yeah, that's a really nice card. I like the layout.
We can do some funky things with it. Okay, so we have. Oh, let's move this poor little tiger before he gets lost. We have that pattern in Cajun Craze. We have this pattern in Cajun Craze. And
Oh,
we
I like that
have this pattern in Cajun Craze. So those are the 3 Cajun Craze patterns.
The middle one for me.
I gotta get my paper back out. I thought we were done with questions, but apparently we're not. Okay. 1, 2, or 3. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
2.
So Carmen says 2. Jean says 2. Connie says 2. Valerie says 2. Okay, then
Yeah,
we'll
too.
just get rid of that one because apparently it's not, they're not popular. Okay. Get in there. There we are. Okay. Are we cutting a hat out of this? Is that what we're doing?
Does that card not have 2 pieces of designer paper?
It does.
Yes.
But we don't, do we want them both the same?
No,
Okay.
I don't think anyway.
I'll just, oh, there's my bundle. I was going to put this on here so you can see what the hat's going to look like.
Mhm.
Okay, let me cut a piece of cards of designer paper. I need it to be 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. Okay, I'm going to cut the hat out. How about a Cajun hat? Oh, so Jean is saying, how about a Cajun craze hat? I can do that too. Look, there's a piece already cut. As like it was meant to be. Okay. There we go. The Cajun hats and designer paper hat.
I like the plain paper better. You can see the stitching more.
That's what I
Okay.
was just thinking. It's, yeah.
Yeah. And the printed
What?
paper have that behind it.
I was just wondering, what if we
Oh.
did this?
Ooh. Don't think so.
Okay. You measure what size this designer paper is. It is 3 by 3. I'll just leave it 3 by 4.
I like that.
Mhm.
Okay, so do we want a colored base or a white? They are right about stitches showing up more on the plane. Okay. Did I pause for anybody else or just Valerie?
Not for me. Could you flip the paper over to the green side? And put the hat on it? Oh, it's got flowers. That wouldn't be good for a guy.
No.
No.
I don't think so.
Me either.
Maybe, what's this called? Early espresso layer or black layer? There's early espresso. Or we could do a black card with white layer. So there's the early espresso. Here it is with black.
I think I like the black better.
We'll do this. Maybe you can see the difference a little bit better. Can you see that? Can you see the difference? Or is it not showing up that good? Okay, black
No.
or early espresso, we have one early espresso.
Black.
Okay, one early espresso. Oh, wait. Yeah, one early espresso, one black.
Early
Two early espresso.
Yeah, early espresso.
Okay. Now, do we want a white card or a colored card? Or do we want the early espresso with a white layer? So there's the white card. There's the early espresso. This would be in here like this. That would be on there like that. Okay, so that's number one is white with early espresso layer. Number two would be early espresso with a white layer.
I like that better. The other way looks too stark to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so number one, white card base. Number two, early espresso card base. Very vanilla. Oh yeah, Connie, throw very vanilla in there. I just happen to have the very vanilla cardstock right here, because I kind of figured somebody would say that. Okay, so I have very vanilla base that Shannon likes two, Marlene likes two. Okay. And Carmen, you said two, right? Two as well, right?
Yeah,
This way.
with that
Okay.
way, the way you have it there now.
Okay, so now white or vanilla?
Ooh.
So there's the vanilla. There's the white.
White for me.
White for you, vanilla over there, vanilla over there,
White for
vanilla
me.
over there, white, vanilla, vanilla. Okay, white's losing. White's out.
Well, vanilla is probably more politically correct.
Well, it is gender neutral, right? And what do they
Yes.
say? It's a vanilla something or other. I don't know what their issue is. I don't know what the saying is. Okay, let's see if I got a piece of cardstock. Nope, that's not half a card, half a sheet. I might have to cut another sheet. Wow, I don't have an early espresso sheet ready. It's not like I don't have any. Oh, Shannon says white, but Marlene said vanilla. Okay, early espresso card base. And what did I make this? 3x4? Okay, so I gotta cut one of these now. Okay, there's the base. And there's this. Now I'll go cut this. There we are. Hey Val, it's a good thing you weren't planning on going anywhere today, being as Powell River's been without a ferry for most of the day. They send out updates and they broke down last night. And they've been docked since 5-something tonight. So they were almost 24 hours without a ferry. So if you were heading for medical appointment or something today, would have been very frustrating. Okay, so now on the bottom, a strip of vanilla. Do you want it to go? So I'll just refresh your memory. So this one goes all the way across. Is that what we want to do on this? like that. And then that's interesting. I don't think that's current ribbon, is it? Maybe it is, and I'm wrong. Okay, I'm looking for ribbon. So when you do a swap, you're only supposed to be using current stuff, and apparently that one used contraband. Should have seen the lot. People had their cars in there since 10 a.m. and they left at least 2 rows of cars. Wow. But they were doing a late run at like 10 something, I think, tonight. So hopefully people, it's a good thing we weren't trying to go to our cabin today. Okay, so this is early espresso faux suede ribbon we could use. So there's approximately what the card would be if we did that. And this can be adjusted to thickness. There's a Powell River Peak webcam. Oh, I'm gonna have to look that one up. Let me write that down. Powell River Peak webcam. Okay. Okay, so there's that. And I brought over the Bumblebee gingham ribbon. Because you never know when you want to add a little bit of contrast, because this is kind of all monochromatic. That one would add a little bit of interest to it. So, do we want a strip across the bottom, or do we want just the sentiment at the bottom?
I like that strip.
We just have to figure out what size, because I think that one is a bit thick.
Oh, that looks better.
Mm-hmm. That's nice.
Connie says espresso ribbon. Okay, there's that hat. And we still have to figure out what we're going to put on the front of the hat. Valerie says no. No what, Val? And there's that. Now, there isn't, don't we have a mint macaron one? Maybe mint macaron would be there. Had to open the window. No to the brown ribbon. Okay, then.
And I was thinking no to the yellow ribbon.
Yeah.
There's mint macaron. Or, you know, we could just cut a strip of designer paper and put it on there. We could use or a strip of cardstock. Or nothing at all. I'm going through the designer paper. We could use a strip of designer paper and have like a, oh no. It's the wrong color because it's got a yellow background. That won't do at all. Yes to the narrow strip, no to ribbon as gender neutral. Oh, well, there you go.
What about the green designer paper with the, I guess, paw prints or spots?
That one.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, let me see if I got a smaller piece.
Yeah.
No,
No.
no, but I got one that I cut cats out of. So just let me cut a small little strip of it. Yeah, I did it a half an inch and we can adjust it if you like it and you want it different. Okay, so that across there. Orange ribbon, darker. There's that. That's a bit wide. So let me shove it underneath there so we don't get too much of it.
I like that. It's got a different color to it. So
Yeah, it's the same tones. I don't know whether I've got an orange ribbon, Valerie. Okay, I'm putting my ribbons away. I have red. I have black gingham. Purple. Okay, ribbon is away. Okay, what are people thinking about the designer paper? Don't be shy.
No.
We can put a cardstock on there too. You don't have to do designer paper. Yeah. There's nothing else. So we can put just a strip of cardstock on there.
Cajun craze.
Strip of Cajun Craze cardstock. See if I got a little strip that I can slide underneath there. Like that. Hide this. Connie says undecided. That doesn't help, Connie.
I was gonna say of all of them, that I like that one best.
What about if you use the tag punch with both colors and extend the label? So the colored cardstock is around the sentiment.
Okay, can you explain what you mean?
Well, you've got the two colors there now,
Yeah,
but if you use like the tag punch and punch out your vanilla, then punch out your colored cardstock and cut it in half to go around
Oh.
the edges of the tag.
Like that?
Yeah,
Which,
kind of.
which punch are you talking?
The tag punch, isn't it still current?
Tag punch.
I'm just looking.
Don't remember one called a tag. punch.
They come out with the tailored, tailored tag punch.
Okay.
Let me see.
I think it was you that showed me how to extend the back of the,
This one?
yes. Would that not kind of go with that?
I don't know. We will see. As soon as I find a piece that's wide enough to punch it.
Then if you wanted to put something behind it, you could put a wrap of linen thread behind it instead of ribbon.
Yeah. Okay, and we need one out of this. Wait, stuck.
Well, that maybe won't work then, will it?
I don't know. Okay, you're driving me crazy. I have to put some temporary tape on here because every time I move something, it runs away. Now we can change this because this tape moves. Okay. Now, behind this, she says. Okay, so there we have the hat. We have this, so this is going to have to go up there a bit more.
Now, are you laying your hat flat or are you putting it on dimensions?
No, it'll go up on dimensionals.
Okay.
Just that if I put them on and then attach them, they don't come off.
No, yeah, no. I just wondered for the
Now,
tag.
if we did that and maybe did this, make it look like kind of like a buckle,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
cut that off, of course, so
Mhm.
that it's only here.
Mhm.
And I'm thinking maybe angle that one a little bit so that it's like that. There.
And then
Mhm.
what are we putting on the crown of the hat?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
Camouflage. Well, this one is on silver embossed on silver. That's how they did the taggy thing. But there's a whole bunch of them. So are people liking this?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Now we have a big tag.
No.
Oh.
We have a triangle tag.
No.
I like that because it seems to go more with the triangle thing on the bottom too.
Or that tag. Okay, so 1, 2, or 3.
2.
Okay, that's moved ahead a little bit. Everybody's liking the card so far. Valerie says 1. Jean says 3. Okay, we got 1 for all 3 of them. This is not working.
It's a bit like horse racing on a cruise ship.
2.
That one's inched out ahead. Connie says none of the above. Okay, oh, wait. Circle. Or, actually, I guess it's an oval. It's more like that shape. How about the star? Yeah, I forgot there's all these other things too, right? We don't have to have a shape. There's a star. Stupid computer. There. So there's a star. There's a buffalo.
No.
Mm-mm.
There's super dude.
No.
There's a tree.
No.
No.
There's a fish.
Too late. Salmon Fest was last weekend.
Marlene likes the star. Connie likes the star. Val likes the star. You know, we could put an animal in there. We could cut out one of the animals on the designer paper.
So if we use one of the first shapes that you showed us,
Yeah.
could we fit those smaller pieces in there?
Yep. Not this one, but it could go on top of like it. There, it kind of fits inside. Fish or buffalo, star could be neutral. Valerie, we're trying to do a gender neutral card. And I feel we're there with the color and the pattern. This is definitely not masculine or feminine.
Yeah.
So now we just have to figure out what to put on the front of that.
So
Star would be neutral. We could do the oval with a star in the middle.
oh, I like that actually.
Okay. I can do one and we can try, but I need to know what colors.
Cream, oval, early espresso star.
That's what I was thinking actually.
Darn, we're good, eh?
We are.
Okay, cream oval. Do you want stitching around it?
Stitching around where?
The oval.
Sure. Maybe.
And what did you say, early espresso star?
Yeah.
There's a piece. Oh, come here, you. Ah. Okay, one early espresso star and one stick cream oval. Ah, stuck. Gold star. Marlene says gold star.
Mhm.
I will get some gold and we will try some gold.
Early espresso with Wink Stella, the star with Wink Stella on it would be good too.
Yeah.
Sparkle it up.
Get in there. Hey, one gold star coming up. Too bad we don't still have the subtle embossing folder. We could give that hat some embossing.
Oh, yeah, that would be nice.
One gold star.
That is one embossing folder I think they should have just kept.
I think so too.
Such a nice embossing folder.
Yep. I'm winking.
Whoa.
Okay. So there it is with the gold star.
Oh, that's pretty.
And here it is with the wink of Stella. There.
That's nice too, but the gold is better, I think.
I like the Winky better.
There. We'll just do them both.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, no.
So Carmen says gold, Holly says winky, Jean says gold. Espresso is nicer, doesn't blend in as much. Connie said espresso. Shannon says wonky. I think she means winky. Okay, what if we kind of offset it? Can you see the gold in behind there? I don't like it.
No,
saying.
No, me either.
no.
Okay, so we got more votes for the espresso than we do the winky.
Works for me.
I don't know.
It needs something behind it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking vanilla might be a little bit too stark. Let me just get a wink or a early espresso one and just see what it would look like. Just so you can make up in mind. I like having options. Okay, so there it is by itself. There it is on Wink of Stella. I mean on early espresso. And there it is. On whatever that is, vanilla. There's also the option of putting it on this and making a oval out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Of all of the ones, I like the idea of the oval on the pattern paper.
I'm cutting one out.
I think so too. I think that will look lovely.
Uh-oh, lost the star. There's the star on the pattern paper.
I like
Now-
that one the best.
Do you like it cross or do you like it up and down? Because you know, there's choices, right?
Cross.
Cross.
There we are.
No.
You really want him in there, don't
It's
you?
hunting season. Okay, so I'm
We
going
were
to-
making a gender neutral card, remember?
Yeah, well, it's gender
There is
neutral.
hunters out there.
I was gonna say, I
Gender
guess there's a
neutral.
lot of women that would think it was a pussycat.
Yeah. Okay, now I got that song going through my head. Thanks, Holly. Was that Tom Jones that used to sing that?
Yep.
Yep.
And do you notice I never started singing it?
Yet.
Yet.
It's in my head, I tell you. Okay, so that there, like that, this here, like that, and I'll pop that up on dimensionals.
Is that too big or should you use the little tag die from the hat thing that's over on your left side of your hand? Right at the bottom corner.
That one?
Yeah, yeah. Would that be too small? It almost looks like the tag one is overshadowing the hat. Don't you think?
Could be. This one is going to be very small though.
Well, maybe. But it looked more like a buckle though, like what you said. I don't know. I just thought, like, I thought the tag one would work, but then it looks like it's almost too big to the hat.
Maybe we should figure out what sentiment we're going to put on there. That will determine what size we're going to do.
Maybe. But that'd be too easy.
There you go.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
The smaller one does look more proportioned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sharon says the tag is too big. I'm going to put glue on this and attach it to that designer paper before I lose it. We got that determined. I feel so sorry for our fall fair people.
Mm-hmm.
Our fall fair, and they're trying to put it on, and the weather's not cooperating, and COVID's not cooperating.
Yes.
Okay, hat's done. So we can do that, or we can just use a square piece.
I was gonna say that
Oh.
little buckle thing is not, like, it's sort of off, not off center, off kilter a bit.
It is because the hat is a little bit off center, so they made the things that go on it a little off center.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah, it's not that you're seeing things. So are we turfing the tag?
What is the sentiment we're gonna use though?
I don't know.
Because I like the tag better, but I'm one vote, that's it.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
that
you're,
on dimensionals now wouldn't be so bad.
well, I can't put it on dimensionals until we decide what to put on it,
Right.
because then I won't be able to stamp it.
Yeah.
So we can put it there, or we could put it here. And then we could move the hat down a bit. And then we could put this guy out, coming out from there.
No,
Oh, come on, he's so cute.
he is, no.
Okay, I'll put him on the hat then. All right, go and hang out over there. They don't want you. Okay, so Jean likes the tailored tag. Valerie says, ditch the tiger. Oh, my poor tiger. Poor tiger. I'm just thinking that maybe we don't like it because of the
Maybe.
background. Maybe it needs to be just by itself. Because that just looks funny to me.
Yes.
Okay, can't use that one because I already put glue dots on there. I'll just punch another one. It's not like I've got a lack of cardstock in here. So I'm cleaning out my craft room. Make him a hat pin. Oh, that would be fun, Bonnie, but probably get told to ditch the tiger again. So I'm cleaning my craft room, and I have to do it in bits and pieces because I haven't got a lot of time. My new 4.5 foot recycle bin is almost full. And tonight after dinner, I was in the mood to turf. I came in and I took a drawer full of stuff that I haven't looked at in 6 years. Didn't even go through it, right into the garbage.
I'm proud of you.
Oh.
That is what I'd have done, you know, but after 6 years,
That tag is just too big.
After 6 years, if I haven't used it, am I really going to want it?
yeah.
There, it's smaller.
Better.
Yeah.
Okay, where's the thing I used as an extender? Who knows? Okay, so if I take this, put it on here, like that, put it on an extender, put it in here. There's that. I made it smaller.
Yay.
I like that.
Oh, I was wondering what that is hanging out. That was part of my extender. See, Connie likes my dude.
I think Connie's going for brownie points.
Oh, poor thing. He so wants to be in this card. All right.
Put him inside.
Do we want
No.
him? You notice how I ignored that comment. Okay, right side or left side?
Left.
Yes, left.
Oh. Let's put this straight on and see what happens. Did I use that strip of vanilla I had? I guess I did.
You used it for your tag and it went over the top of your paper thing, didn't it?
I'll just get another one. Is that wide enough? Nope. Okay, back to a strip of that. You know, I really don't. This is not my personal favorite, that taggy thing. Everything else is round. That is not round. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pushing you out of your comfort zone again, we are.
I know you are. Too wide. What's too wide? The tag too wide or the vanilla too wide, Valerie?
Tag.
The tag.
Didn't you have that rust behind there before?
Yeah, it's there.
No, the long piece.
Yeah. I did. Could
You
do
know,
that.
Glenda, if you use your strip of vanilla like you are on the hats off stamp set, there's a go get them tagger. You could stamp on that and put your tagger beside it.
Oh,
Go get him, Tiger. Then my tiger could be on there.
Yeah.
I like him. He's cute. Okay, Valerie says the vanilla strip is too wide. I don't know. What do you think if I make this vanilla strip a little narrower and we just slide a strip of that, or maybe a strip of early espresso under there? That might just be a little bit too much the same. What about that?
I like the rust color better.
Or just totally lose that vanilla strip it altogether.
Yeah, but what are we gonna put the sentiment on? Just stamp it right on there? That's dull and boring.
If you, as long as you make the vanilla narrower,
I can do that.
that would be good.
Okay, I made it 3/4 of an inch. Instead of an inch.
Even that looks too,
Too big?
well, better than it was.
Oh, there's mung on this. I think that could go there.
That looks better.
Okay, how wide did I end up with this?
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay. 1/2 inch
Mhm.
or 1/2 inch with 5/8 of an inch behind it.
I like that.
Jean says 1/2 inch. Yep, that's what I did. And then that could go on there. And there just happens to be a star that we can put on right there.
Mm-hmm. Or bling. Could go on there too.
Yep. How's that? What does everybody think?
I like it.
I like it too, but I think I'd like bling as opposed to the star.
Okay, but you got to remember, we're doing general neutral. What we can decide that after we do this.
But if you did metallic gems or metallic bling, that'd be fine on there.
Yep. Okay, am I stamping in early espresso or Cajun craze? Or something else?
Early espresso.
Early espresso.
Yeah, that works for me too.
Try brown oval with the gold star. On the hat? Oh. Connie. It's already glued on there. Hang on.
We've already did the that. Didn't we try it?
I don't remember. That was so long ago. You know, was like hours ago, wasn't it?
Mhm. Yeah.
Come on. I'm going to put this down. Oops. Do we want it centered or do we want it off center?
Centered.
That's better.
Is it straight?
I don't know, I can't see.
I can't tell. No. Oh, just a little tiny bit, just enough to be annoying. Oh, apparently I haven't put the designer paper on there yet. Who knew? Okay, come on, move up just a hair. See, now you see my OCD coming in. Now we gotta put this on because I forgot that wasn't on. We could do that.
Yep, works for me. But no, straight on.
Oh,
Straight.
I'm in a mood tonight to not be so linear, and the card is turning out very linear.
And we're making you do it, Dylan.
You're getting me out of that zone, I tell you. Okay, designer paper going on along with my fingerprint. Okay, take the temporary tape off there because that's going up on dimensionals. Is this going to be, I think this should be flat. What do you think? No, I shouldn't say it that way because I'm trying to influence you. Flat or on dimensionals?
Flat.
Flat.
I love it when you guys agree with me. Oh, everybody's saying flat. Good choice. Okay, I need something narrow for the brim now. There we go. And let's just use up the rest of that sheet. Uh-oh, went flying. Okay, straight or crooked?
Crooked.
2 for crooked. This is going on flat, which was a good choice by everybody. Did I throw that gold star away? There's so many pieces here. Let's just get rid of a bunch of this stuff. Crook, crook, crook. Everybody's saying crook. Well, there's that strip. Marilyn, I found it. It really did go flying halfway across my desk. Okay, we're done with that. Done with that. Here, I guess I did throw that gold star away. I thought maybe the gold star down there. And I don't know what I did with it. It's in the never, never land of my garbage. But I can cut another one. Oh, you know what? I stamped that and didn't even ask you guys which sentiment should I be using. We'll have to change that. Ha-ha. Okay,
You
so
are
everybody-
relentless.
I try.
Oh,
Okay, one crook cat. How's that?
We'll lose the tiger and I really like it.
You know what Valerie just said? Get that tiger out of there now. Oh, poor tiger. Is the
Next
hat at the right
Friday
angle?
night, you can make a card using that tiger.
What have I got planned for next Friday night?
I don't
Oh,
know.
it may not go with the theme I have planned.
Well, it doesn't go with tonight's theme either.
Yeah, but at least it's in the same colors.
No.
Not it's
Yellow and Cajun craze are different colors.
No. I could just put him right there.
On the inside of the card.
And Jean says, no tiger. Connie says, put him on the back. Hey, there's the other gold star. I found it. Okay,
That looks great.
Yeah.
Buttercup.
what do we want to put here? Let's see.
Gems?
Sorry, what was that?
Some kind of gem?
What about the brushed metallic ones? What do you think about one of those?
I like it.
I think that's a really good idea. And that color that you're
Mhm.
demonstrating.
Yeah. Me too.
Just one right there? Want to put a couple of more? Or just the one? Could put one, put the tiger on, put one on his butt.
That's true. You could do that.
Ay,
Not on the hat.
Just one, just one. Okay, we have votes for just one.
Yeah.
that
Well-
looks lovely.
1 hour and 40 minutes to get the front done. We haven't even started the inside yet. Oh, tiger going on the inside. And everybody out there is going, oh my God. See that
We're
freaking
ignoring you now.
I have to go get a piece of vanilla. Good enough for the inside. Oh, shall we put some designer paper on the inside? You know, this thing's not straight. Not by any stretch of the imagination.
It's just the way you're holding it.
No, it's crooked. It's very crooked. Sure, I'm probably destroying it now. It took us so long to make it. And I'm just ripping it asunder. There. There we go. Now it's crooked the other way. Okay, inside. A strip of designer paper with tigers on it.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm not even gonna dignify that with a response.
Oh, come on, Holly.
You do know if we agreed with her, all agreed with her, she wouldn't do it.
Okay, we could add some leaves on the inside. Or we could add the other pattern on the inside. Yes, I am persistent. That's right. Okay, I have to find my glue dots. And, or am I just putting a piece of vanilla in there and stamping it?
I don't like the leaves pattern, but the other one I think would look good.
Jean is shouting at me. She's saying no tiger in big words. We could put either just a strip or we could put a whole piece and then die cut a rectangle out, put over top of it. The paper on your left. Oh, there's Rosemary. Is that the paper you're talking about, Rosemary? I think that was on my left. Okay, let me cut a hunk of it.
Just a strip.
You have to put a strip of vanilla on the inside too, so that we can read the sentiment or whatever.
Yeah. But a strip of the designer paper and then the vanilla.
There's a whole piece. And then we can die cut a rectangle to go in the middle. If I got one that's big enough, just envision this bigger. Like that. Or can put a strip down the side. Like maybe there. And then put a rectangle here so that it covers over here. Vanilla with just a strip of DSP. Okay.
I agree.
I agree.
Okay, so then you want a strip with a rectangle, a die cut rectangle, or do you want a strip, vanilla with a strip on it? Cut a white hat to hold the words in place on the dark paper. The hat has stitch marks in it, Rosemary, so there's not much room on it for writing because of the stitch marks. But what we could do is we could put some of the little hats in here.
Or
Let
the
me-
tagger with the little hat on top of his head.
Now that's a really good idea.
Did I hear use the tiger? Did I hear use the tiger?
With a ball cap on top of his head.
I lost him now. Where did he go? There he is. tiger
Oh, the
Oh,
hat
yeah.
will.
going the wrong way.
Turn the hat upside down and have him jumping out of it.
Can't turn the hat upside down because then it's cut backwards.
Oh,
Okay. Die cut the hats out of the vanilla, then layer over the designer paper. Ah, we could do that too. Okay, let me just test that. Let me test that theory. Because you never know whether it's going to work or not.
you know, I didn't get that cat designer paper, and now the more I look at that cat, I should.
You're very welcome, Marilyn. Oh, what Connie is saying is this. These little hats are cute.
They sure are.
They are and using the actual cutout, I think is better, because to me, I couldn't tell that it was actually a hat that way.
This way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little hard to.
But the cutouts are so realistic, like it looks like a hat, 3D hat.
Mm-hmm.
Momento, s'il vous plaît.
Yeah, unfortunately, it loses all dimension when you use just the whole.
Mhm.
Okay. Dark hat.
Other corner.
On the wrong side, Holly.
What do you mean on the wrong side?
It goes on this side
Why?
because that's where I put them all.
Oh,
Remember, it's Friday night.
I know, and you're killing me. Okay, so hat.
I like it there.
Oh, I see what Connie said. Die cut the hats out of vanilla, then layer over the DSP. I thought you meant layer the whole over the DSP. She meant layer the hat over the DSP.
And put the DSP on the other side. I like the brim facing in.
Put the DSP where?
No.
On the right hand side.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, you're killing me here.
And then our little, oh, they are so cute.
Okay, that's got to go over at least that far then. Because that's as wide as the hat is.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll put this here. That's where it will be. That's how wide it will be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm getting laughs and hearts and somebody's mad and I don't know, are you playing? Is that why I get a mad? Okay, so a strip of designer paper that is going to be 1 3/8 wide. One and 3/8 of an inch wide. There we go. And then a vanilla hat in the corner. Like that. And then a tiger right there.
Looks good, Glenda.
Yeah, except for the tiger, right?
Oh, I'm not even saying that. You want that damn tiger?
I'm
in
gonna
this
put 'em-
card, go for it. Because you just do it after you sign off anyhow.
I do not change the cards once we've done them.
Okay.
I do not. Because that's what this is all about. Ah. Oh, where's my scissors? Us. Valerie's yelling at me. Mom, Valerie's yelling at me. She's saying, lose the tiger. I get it. I get it. That poor tiger. There. It was a little on the crooked side. Now that's gonna go there. There. Oops. So who's gonna hang out with me tomorrow for my catalog launch? Is anybody coming? Or am I going to be all alone?
I
I'll be
don't
there.
think I'm gonna be there the whole time, but yes, I'm coming.
I won't be here the whole time either. I'll be live between 1 and 1:30, 2 and 2:30, 3 and 3:30, 4 and 4:30, and then 7 till we're done.
7 till you're done. I'll probably be there for the whole time. During the day, I'll pop in and out, I think.
Oh, good. Yay. Okay, who was that said that? Valerie says, if you need to, put the tiger on the very back beside my name. Cute little tiger going on the back because I have permission.
It livens up the back of the card.
I think he's cute.
He is cute.
I'm putting him back there because Valerie says I can. After she's been yelling at me all night to lose the tiger. So I'm going to do it now before she changes her mind. Right? Right there. Be a little surprised if somebody turns the card over. There's our card. There's our inside. Just need an envelope. Stamp set, where are you? We're hiding. Oh, there's no little hat.
Really? Well,
Well, for good Lord's sake, why would they do that?
no
Okay.
kidding.
Guess I'm going to cut out, well, I have one. K Holly, which side am I putting it on?
You sort of have to put it on that side.
I think so too. Shall I do like 3 of them maybe?
I think so, yeah.
That would be cute.
So I've been thinking about Christmas presents because you know it's that time of the year, right? And
That's-
our son here needs a sweatshirt because he bitches and complains, pardon my French, that he's cold all the time now since he lost all his weight. So I told him, go and buy one. And I bought him one and he doesn't wear it because he doesn't like it. So,
Ouch.
all right. So have you guys heard of the Wannakomi ones?
The what?
Wannakomi?
Apparently I haven't heard.
Me either.
They're quite expensive, but they're warm and they're cozy and they're soft. And they just make you want to curl up with a cup of hot cocoa and read a book in front of the fire. That kind of a sweater. And I have a 50% off coupon for silver icing. So it brings it kind of down into affordable range for Christmas. So we were looking tonight because I'm not buying it without his approval. And they have James front zip Wannakomi in a heather dark gray. Now, his son's name is James and his wife's name is Heather. Could that be any more apropos than anything else? So I go in there to order it and they don't have it in his size.
Oh, no.
So I had to send a message to my dealer, my silver icing dealer, and tell her to keep her eyes open if somebody returns one or if they come back, if they do a restock on them. Okay, 4 hats or 3 hats?
3
And
hats, because you have to have room for the stamp.
For the return to sender thing?
Address.
The address. Thank you, Carmen.
Could do,
You're welcome.
we could do something funky. There. How about a playful row of hats? No?
Should be an odd number, though.
Hey, Connie says 3 and Shannon says 3.
3.
I'm outvoted again. Thank God Friday nights only come once a week. 1. These are really cute, these little hats.
They sure are.
I would think I didn't want this stamp set. Oh, I've got a new one coming. I ordered Peaceful Cabin.
Mm. That's a nice one, too.
I was not going to, but I was able to get it for free.
Ooh, three's good.
So I did.
Say, this one is one I sort of bypassed. I thought, oh, I don't need or want it, but it might have to go on the list.
The I changed my mind and now I want it list.
Yeah.
I have a really long one of those.
Me too.
There, how's that?
Cute.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
so we have Winky, we have Bling, we have designer paper, and we have the tiger.
Does life get any better, Glenda?
Not really. I have an extra hat. Nope.
No.
That was so fun. Okay, gotta put my name on before I forget. I got to get my white. I found a brand new white ink pad today in my
Ooh.
craft room that I didn't know I had.
It's nice
Um,
finding those surprises sometimes.
I was gonna say sometimes, but
Yeah.
over the last couple of years, the stuff I've sent to my sister because, oh gee, I have 2 of them, and it's just as easy to send it to her as to worry about trying to send it back.
Yep,
Yes.
I hear you. Well, ladies, we did an amazing job as usual.
It's gorgeous. Love it.
It is really nice. Now, can I ask people's opinion? Is this card like unisex enough?
I think so.
No, not Glenda's, mine.
Oh, yours.
Sorry.
Hang on, I gotta highlight you so we can see it. No,
It's too girly.
It's too girly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The die cuts are, the rest of the card is not. You could get away with the rest of the card. Wait, I'm trying to
Yeah.
find my hands.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'll come up with something else.
Well, just swap out the die cuts and put, there's a branch in there, isn't there?
A branch, a
mean?
tree.
A tree branch, those, and
Yeah.
Oh.
those are the,
Yeah, but I put it on with flowered DSP, so the branch. No, I'll come up with, I'll do something else. Yeah,
this one intrigues me. I need to cut it out. I don't even know if I've used it. Oh, I did. I did. It's on the card that I'm sharing in my weekly update next week, because that's already done too. Oh yeah, I'm so far ahead and so far behind, it's unreal.
yeah, I'll do this idea, but I'll find just a branch or leaves or something.
This would look
Mhm.
cool on that designer paper that looks like pussy willows.
Yes.
You could do 2 or 3 of these in different colors.
Yeah, maybe I'll try that.
Or you could have it like coming from the side. Okay, let's not put it over top of that. Could have it coming from the side
Mm-hmm.
and put an owl on it.
Yeah, I'll play with that tomorrow night.
We have a barn owl, I think it is, that's living in our gully, and at night they talking back and forth to something. It's really quite interesting to hear their hoots.
When I went to your place to pick up my pumpkin
Yeah,
thing, Mr. and Mrs. Deer were in your driveway.
well, you arrived, I saw you come, and about 3 minutes before you arrived, there was 5 of them eating my hydrangea plant.
Oh, the little buggers.
We have 2 yearling does, a buck with just pointies, 1 pointy on each side.
Mhm.
And then we have one that has 2 pointies on one side and a little stubby thing on the other side. And then we have one that has 3 and 3, or 2.5 and 2.5.
That's weird because I've got a huge hydrangea bush at my place and they've never touched it.
If I didn't have mine surrounded in
That's
wire,
weird.
there would not be a hydrangea plant there.
Yeah.
I love the sound of owls too. And yes, Jean, there is some wheat in that set, but I think you had that on there, didn't you, Holly?
Yes.
The wheat, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was the black-eyed Susan that you used that took it from masculine and flipped it to feminine.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Marlene. Thanks for joining me. And I hope you can make it at some point tomorrow. And if not, it'll be all recorded on my page, not in this VIP group, but on my page. So it'll be there when you want to watch it. So if you're part of my VIP, there'll be a Zoom link that posts tomorrow that you can join the Zoom, or you can catch the live stream on my page, the main one.
You want to see what I did last night while we were on
Sure,
live?
sure. I don't remember last night, but okay, hang on. There we are.
Do you recognize this at all?
That's a tag.
Very
Yeah.
pretty.
That was a gift bag that you'd given me some stuff
Oh.
in. I'm going, I can't throw that out.
Good night,
The only
Jean.
thing-
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Wow, that's ingenious.
Yeah, and then I did, you'd put the mask in for
Yep.
so I did that in there. Going,
Wow.
cool.
Way to go, Carmen.
I'm going, I'm on a mission to do some of this, use up some of this stuff that I've gotten that,
Yeah.
what am I gonna do with it? Don't want to throw it out. It's too pretty.
Save it for 15 years and then do what I'm doing.
Not
Purge.
happening. I've got some stuff already in my craft room that's at least that old.
Yep.
And I'm trying to purge that too, but it's not happening yet.
Oh, I thank the city for our new recycle bin every day
Yeah.
because I would have
need-
filled 3 of them.
I was gonna say, you need to be careful though, because you know, if you really annoy Ted, you would fit in the organics.
I know I would.
I literally had to lay it down so I could get the pail out. And
Yep.
I'm tall.
Well, we were
Oh,
talking
my.
at dinner tonight and the kids have decided that if you give them 2 blankets and a pillow and they'll sleep in there.
Yeah,
They're huge.
I
There
have
was,
a neighbor who said we'll just pick whose bin we're gonna use each week and we'll just put out one each week.
Yep. Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, no, I'm going to, the organics will be full, starting to turf some of the plants.
Yeah. My cucumbers and zucchini went in there today.
Yeah.
They're gone. Now I'm not pulling the tomatoes yet because the deer are enjoying eating them. So I don't want them to go hungry.
Well, no. Yeah.
They're not red, they're green. They'll never get red because it's too late in the season now, but the deer are enjoying them.
I was, my landlords are on holiday, well, they're gone away for a week, just about a week, and I'm watering their plants and looking after their chickens. And I was down there watering tonight, and I'm going, oh, that stupid tomato plant there has buds on it. I'm going, okay, nothing's gonna happen with that one.
Rosemary says, you guys are so funny. Us newbies are just starting to collect DSP and you're all purging. Oh, I've got corners that are full of paper.
And some of it's just too pretty to get rid of because it doesn't matter how old it is, it's still too pretty.
That's right.
Well, I've got some that are in drawers, plastic drawers. They're about that. You can't see because I'm not on my hands anymore. Hang on. I got drawers that are about that deep, that are just full of paper. I'm not even going to look at it. It's going right into the recycle. Not even going to look at it.
I actually ended up taking a bunch of like that. I had sorted through most of it, but not all, to the attic like a year ago.
Oh, yeah.
And they said, yes, as long as it wasn't bent, crooked or whatever, they would take it. So, but recycle would have been faster and quicker.
Yeah, and I don't have to deal with it sitting there till I get around to taking it down to the attic.
Yeah.
And I've heard that.
Schools would like
Well, I've heard
papers.
that some of the schools take it from you, and then if they don't want it, they take it to the attic.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. There's just too much.
Yeah.
Just too much. So I'm happily putting it in the recycle. Oh, I just poured tea all over myself.
Oh,
Not good.
My shirt's wet, my paper's wet.
Good thing we're at the end.
Yep.
But thank you so much, Glenda. I will see you at some point tomorrow. Good night, ladies. I'm gonna head out.
good
Thanks,
night.
Holly. Bye. Okay, I'm stopping the Facebook feed now. Thanks for joining me, ladies, and I'll see you tomorrow.